Avengers Assemble, coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flicks is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the links found in the description of this video. Welcome back to another Heroclix team building episode. If you're new to the channel and you want to not only perplex up your Heroclix IQ, but outwit the competition, make sure to Hulk smash that subscribe button and also the little bell notification so that you're sure to not miss anything. Today's video features an Avengers theme team. So let me introduce the team to you first. We have, from Avengers Defenders War, Doctor Strange, Earth's Guardian. Wasp from Avengers Defenders War. This is the shifting focus Wasp. We're using both of those. We also have Hulk from the Mighty Thor Heroclix set at 50 points. Black Panther from Avengers Defenders War. This is the shifting focus Black Panther. We're going to have the other one on here as well. And super rare Spider-Man from Superior Foes of Spider-Man. So, as always, we're going to talk about each individual figure on this team, then bring them back together and talk about how we're going to run the team. So, let's get that rolling. Alright, so up first, we have Spider-Man number 049 from Superior Foes of Spider-Man. He has the Avengers, Spider-Man family, reporter, and scientist keywords. He has improved movement, ignores elevated, and ignores hindering. He has a trait called Trusted Spider Sense. Spider-Man can use super senses and can evade attacks made by characters using Precision Strike. When hit by a ranged attack, increase the result of the roll by 1. So that's pretty cool there. Gets an extra special super senses. Then he has a second trait called Spider's Web. When Spider-Man hits after action resolves, you may attach his web marker to a hit target, removing it from anywhere else. That character with the web marker can't move without breaking away and can't automatically break away. Other characters don't have to break away from that character. When that character successfully breaks away, remove the web marker. So it's, holding somebody in place, which is pretty cool. Actually, it's a really helpful mechanic if you ever get to use it. He does have a couple of specials. He has one special on his movement called Unmatched Mobility. Spider-Man can use hypersonic speed, but only to make close attacks. Pretty awesome. I hear hypersonic speed's pretty good. Then he has a special on his attack called Last Ditch Effort. Spider-Man can use Precision Strike. Give Spider-Man a free action to make a close attack. So there we are. You get to make Precision Strike and then a free close attack. Free is always great. So let's flip this over and take a look at the dial. Alright, so as we can see here, Spider-Man has the Spider-Man team ability, which is a wild card. On this team, we have two different team abilities to choose from, the Avengers team ability or the Mystics team ability. Both are pretty good. I think Mystics probably a little bit better, but Avengers definitely got an upgrade. He has a 4 range single target. Starts off with a 9 movement with that special, 11 attack with super strength, 18 defense with willpower, and 3 damage with perplex. Just pretty good there. 6 clicks of life overall. He comes in at 100 points. That's really just a solid attacker / harasser piece. Then you throw in the perma super senses. Just really pretty good, and then closes out with outwit. Just a really nice focal point for this team. Next up, we are going to talk about Doctor Strange, Earth's Guardian from Avengers Defenders War. Number 051 in the set. He has the Avengers and mystical keywords. He has one trait, which is his title character trait. His title abilities are pretty decent. He starts off, his +1 is every scrap of hidden sorcery. Modify Doctor Strange, Earth's Guardians, or an adjacent friendly character's damage value by +1 this turn. +1 damage for an extra plot point is always awesome. Then he has a -1 ability, which is the Last Days of Magic. Adjacent friendly characters can use Mystic's team ability until your next turn. So being able to give the entire team Mystic's team ability, pretty cool. And he has another ability, his major one, which is -4. Sorcerer Supreme. For the rest of the game, as long as Doctor Strange Earth's Guardians is on the map, you may re-roll an attack roll each turn. That's just phenomenal, and it's only a -4. You start off with 2 plot points. So all you got to do is give people an extra damage 2 turns in a row, and then you're able to do that. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dial for this character. Alright, so as we can see, Doctor Strange Earth's Guardians comes in at 80 points. He has the Mystic team ability. He has a 7 range single target. Has the flight ability. 8 movement with sidestep. 11 attack with psychic blast. 18 defense with energy shield deflection. So a nice 20 defense for ranged attacks. Then a 3 damage with probability control. This guy's just a nice distance attack piece. Also gives you support with the probability control up front and outwit in the back. Just really solid stats throughout his entire dial. And the plot points are just icing on the cake. For 80 points, this guy's tough to pass up. Alright, next up we have Hulk from the Mighty Thor Heroclix set, number 106. He has the Avengers and Brute keywords. He has one trait called Hulk Smash. When Hulk moves after resolution, he can use Quake at no cost. So awesome, we get a free Quake after we move out which should be a pretty decent distance. So let's go ahead and flip this over, take a look at the dial. Alright, so here we are looking at the dial. We are using Hulk here at 50 points. He has the Avengers team ability, has a 0 range 1 target. At 50 points, he starts off with a 10 movement with leap climb, 12 attack with super strength, 18 defense with impervious, and 4 damage. So we're going to be able to move out 11 squares and then Quake for free. That's just crazy. And then the next turn we can follow up with a nice heavy object attack for 6 damage. For 50 points, guys, I mean, this guy's a fantastic up-close bruiser. He's definitely a competitive figure, but we're not really maximizing his potential on this team. But he's a really good meat stick, up-close tie-up guy. Alright, so next up we're going to talk about Wasp. The one that we're going to start the game with is number 023 from the Avengers Defenders War set. She has the Avengers and Celebrity keywords. She has one trait, which is time for costume change. Give Wasp a free action if she began your turn on the map. Replace her with another character with this trait on the same click number. And we are going to have her on the team. We're going to talk about the other shifting focus Wasp here in a second. The Wasp we're starting the game with has one special, which is a natural leader. Wasp can use leadership as if she were 100 points. When she does and succeeds, add 2 actions to your action total instead of 1. Really good, and improved leadership there is fantastic. Let's flip this over, see what we're getting. Alright, so on number 023 Wasp, for 40 points we are getting the Avengers team ability, 5 range single target, flight, 6 range with 6 movement with sidestep, 10 attack with psychic blast, 18 defense with energy shield deflection, and that nice special for 2 damage that she has down there on her damage slot. She's 4 clicks long, pretty consistent stats there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the other Wasp has to offer for us. So the other Wasp that she shifts focus into is number 005, also from Avengers Defenders War. Her only trait is time for costume change, and that's the shifting focus. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dial. On her dial, you'll see that it's pretty similar. She has a Avengers team ability, but she does have a 5 range, but now with dual target. She has a 6 movement with running shot and the flight ability, 10 attack with incapacitate, and a massive 19 defense with super senses for 1 damage. This is probably my favorite one to use out of the two. However, in the team aspect, I think that the other one with the leadership is who you need to start off with, and then at an opportune time, after the, like every other turn, switch to this one to incap 2 targets. It's just really a pretty powerful ability. 2 pretty good little figures here. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we are looking at Black Panther. We're going to start the team off with number 007 Black Panther from Avengers Defenders War. He has one trait, and it is Shifting Focus Black Panther. It says, give Black Panther a free action if he began your turn on the map. Replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. So pretty cool there. Nothing else to talk about, so let's just go ahead and flip this over. Alright, so now that we're looking at the dial here, we see he's only 30 points, so there's only so much we can expect out of him. He has the Avengers team ability, so pretty cool there. Starts off with a 7 movement with stealth, 9 attack, 17 defense, 1 damage with an outwit. This guy's just on here for the cheap outwit, able to park him in stealth and just outwit people. And then when you want to, you can shifting focus him to number 18 Black Panther. So let's go ahead and see what number 18 Black Panther's dial looks like. So this is what that dial looks like. He only had 1 trait, and it's the same shifting focus trait, so no need to cover that. He starts off with an 8 movement with charge, 10 attack with Blades, Claws, Fangs, 16 defense with combat reflexes for 2 damage. So once you outwit somebody with the first Black Panther, then you can shift focus to the other Black Panther, charge, Blades, Claws, Fangs in, and just really wreck somebody's house with a 30-point figure. Really pretty cool here. So now that we've talked about all the figures, let's bring the team back together and talk about how we're going to run this. Alright, so now that we have the team back together, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Doctor Strange, Earth's Guardian, to carry around Spider-Man, while adding 1 token to his plot points to give everybody a +1 damage, which is going to be pretty good. We're gonna basically be throwing Hulk to the wolves here, letting him go out there at a semi-opportune time to Quake. Hopefully it's going to be a single target Quake for 4 or 5 damage, and then follow up with a heavy attack. That 18 defense is really going to make him tough to hit. And we're going to be able to perplex it up with Spider-Man if we want to a 19 defense, which is going to be even tougher. Black Panther is going to be on his own for movement. But what you're going to want to do is have him on a map with a little bit of hindering terrain. Move him up and eventually just park him in hindering to outwit people that can't target him, since he'll be in stealth. And then you're going to be moving Wasp around the field, using her leadership to pull tokens off people. And then on turns when you're not doing that, you're going to shifting focus to the other Wasp to dual target in cap to put tokens on your opposing figures. Spider-Man's going to be hypersonicking around, attacking people. Doctor Strange is going to be at range, psychic blasting people and using his title abilities. And Hulk hopefully will be able to get through most of the game, even though he's only a couple clicks long. So, in the comments below, guys, go ahead and give me your best Avengers team. This was just really cool here. You know, Cap, Iron Man, and Thor are pretty cool. But I wanted an Avengers team that was, you know, just a little bit different. So that's how I came up with this. And I'm interested to see what you guys come up with as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. If you really like this video and you want to support the channel, make sure to check out the description of this video for various ways to do that. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/MrClicksFlix. And if you're looking for some cool Heroclix related swag, make sure to stop over at my Spreadshirt store. And if you're just thinking about buying something off Amazon, it'd be very nice of you to click on that Amazon affiliate link first, so that a portion of your purchase will come back to the Heroclix channel at no additional cost to you. So it's really a win-win for everybody. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.